I want to do a quick video showing the latest mod for the Qidi Fast. This is a flex mod, as you might have seen in the title for the video, and it's two parts. One part is the bracket for the extruder tensioning arm, and the other part is the actual tensioning roller. And if you see, there's the new one. More importantly, why this one didn't work as well as it could, that groove is really deep. You're pulling flex off a heavy roller, or even a little bit fast, a roller that's the filament is tense on, it's tight, or pulling through Teflon tube. You're gonna get stretch with your flex, and more than enough stretch to fit through that groove. So when I was having issues, I noticed that it was slipping, and not a big deal. I would just slow it down a little bit, but I really wanted to get the printer printing flex as fast as it possibly could, as reliably as it could. So that's the reason I designed this. And truthfully, when you modify it, you get all these parts on, and before you've installed in the printer, if you test by just feeding flex into the system, you can actually lift the full extruder off the ground with the tension that it's providing. If you try and do that before you start the modifications, which I do recommend you do, just be very careful. When you try and pull that filament, when you tug on it backwards, it slips right out. It won't slip out with the new system, and that really just says it all when it comes to grabbing the flex properly. So let's go through just one quick tip. This was an Engineering Pro PLA made by 3D Fuel, and it was in the low temp hot end, and it still worked. So you want to use a high temp filament, and I'm going to discourage you from bothering to modify, at least with this part, your high temp hot end. You don't really want to print flex through your high temp hot end. If you're printing PETG through something and then you try and print flex, even with good purging, you can end up having some troubles. I really recommend that using your low temp hot end for the softer stuff, the non-abrasive stuff, etc. It's just a much better idea. It spreads the wear out on your printer. Initially, I was trying to make an all-in-one hot end where I'd feel comfortable printing any filament out of just one hot end. But at the end of the day, it's actually a really great option to have two hot ends. Separating your harder and higher temperature filaments from your softer ones saves so much annoyance, trouble, etc. I could go through the process that I would use to purge, and sometimes unsuccessfully purge, the high temp hot end prior to doing flex. And honestly, it's not worth the time and effort when you can switch the hot ends out in about 2 minutes. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like the mod. Feel free to subscribe. I'd really like a like on the video. It obviously helps with the algorithm, as you know. I know a lot of YouTubers ask. I'm not a big one. It can actually help me. Thanks for it, guys. Have a great day. Take care.